Welcome back to Mac's Garage. Today I'm going to do something a little bit sketchy, but as always, if you like what you see, hit the like, share, subscribe. It helps me out and I appreciate it. So behind me I've got a 2004 Chevy 2500 HD with a 6-liter gas engine, and it may or may not have oil pressure issues, but I really couldn't come up with a great way to do a mechanical test on it. And I'm about to add a mechanical gauge in a hopefully it works type of way. So if it works, you'll see the video. Do this at your own risk. It doesn't give me a warm fuzzy feeling, but I think it'll work. So I'm going to pull you up under the truck and I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about doing the installation of this port for a mechanical oil pressure gauge. The reason I'm doing it this way is it may exist, but I have not found an adapter that has the 16 by 1.5 thread that the oil pressure sensor does, with a T-type fitting that goes out to both a mechanical and holds the original electric gauge. That's what I would prefer to do, but I don't know if it exists. If it does, maybe put it in the comments and save people doing this. But here we go. So in this particular situation, I already have like the entire front end of this truck ripped out because I am hoping that my oil pressure issue is the O-ring in that pickup seal tube thing that I'm doing in a different video. But while I'm in here, I'm going to add a oil pressure tap to my oil cooler lines. Now I'm going to do it right up here in the chassis because I don't have to pull this cooler line. It's already, it's real accessible. If you don't have your axle out, your oil pressure or your oil pan off and all this stuff, I really recommend you take this off the vehicle so that as you drill you can clean all the filings and whatnot out of the block and down into the engine. Alright, so the way this one works is this forward one is the out to the cooler, this rearward one is back into the engine. So I'm going to drill up through the bottom here and make a spot for this to thread in. So I'm going to drill and tap an 1/8 inch pipe tap right there, and hopefully this aluminum is strong enough to not deform when I put my pipe plug in, and hopefully it doesn't leak, and hopefully my front drive shaft isn't right there, and I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. So alright, start with the drilling. Okay, so I'm going to come up straight underneath this tube and bring my jigger up here to use as kind of a guide. Yep, that seems about right. Okay, so there's my pilot hole. I should probably do a couple sizes in between, but we're just going to go right for the 21/32, which is the right size to tap. Nope, we're going to go to a smaller size. Yep. Oh man, this makes me nervous. Uh-oh, it's walking. Well, maybe not. Okay, so now I'm gonna run my tap in. Okay, so kind of check where we're at, I suppose. Okay, so I just ran a little brake cleanup here to wash the chunks out, hopefully. Seems like it's working. And it looks like I've actually tapped threads all the way up. Yeah, so it's working. I just need to run the tap a little bit deeper to broaden out the space. Okay, so the thing with pipe thread, which is what we're tapping here, is it's tapered. So the deeper you run this tap, the wider the hole gets at the bottom. And I guess it just keeps going, but the wider it gets at the bottom. All right, so now it's gonna go up in there. I'll clean this out again. And that's really about it. You're gonna clean this fitting off. You're gonna throw a little Teflon tape on it if you want to. If you don't, it may or may not have been a good idea. So you'll install this back on with just this brass fitting and then figure out a way to route the line so it doesn't hit the exhaust or motor mounts, or I don't know, it's gonna be kind of a nightmare to route the line, but we'll figure it out. I couldn't find anything online that shows how to do this. I'm probably not going to take any more video, but I won't post this unless it worked on my own truck. So if you're seeing this, and if you have seen it, it at least worked on this truck, and hopefully I routed the line in a way that did not make all the oil shoot out of the motor. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.